Okay, good morning, London. Welcome to the live room summary. March. It's the first day of the month, actually. Second of March, I should say. Um, well, it was a tough day, technically, to be fair. I mean, let's always start with dollar yen. You know, we thought dollar yen, it's just stuck in this triangle, and it does look like it wants to weaken. But you know, we're setting into a support at the 4-hour 20, but it's trying its hardest to weaken, as well as the sterling yen and euro yen. But I haven't traded those. A couple of guys have traded sterling yen, which was good. And I know some people are looking at dollar yen. It is trying. If I lowered it down to the 15-minute chart, let's have a little look. There we go. You know, it is there. I mean, as Zach said, you'd only need a tight stop loss, you know, just above the 66 level. But you're into a 4-hour 20, so I just thought it's a bit messy. It's trying, you know, it's trying to weaken, but we're just going to be patient. So then it led us on to sterling yen this morning. So how did sterling yen look this morning? Well, it double topped. I know Graham went here. I just left it behind because sterling across the board rallied, and then 8 o'clock came, and obviously the FTSE's gapped down, so sterling weakened. But this is where Graham double topped, tight stop loss the other side, and looked for the short play. Again, great effort, great trade. Others looking at that little daily pivot down there. That's 50 pips. You know, looks a little distance, but it's actually 50 pips from there to there. So it just didn't really tickle my fancy this morning, so I left it alone. But with that weakening, I know guys have looked at euro yen. I don't know if anyone's actually gone into euro yen, but euro yen is weakening. It's supported the weekly pivot. I do like euro weaker than anything, and that's why we looked at euro sterling short, euro dollar weak. But I haven't touched any yens, but it does look set. But I just said risk reward on this isn't great, but I guess you'd only need to stop loss above that 80 level. So again, it's not perfect in my book. So that led me on to cable. Dollar yen trying to weaken, sterling yen popped up initially, then weakened. So cable just started to rally this morning. So let's just drop it down on the 15-minute chart. There was a start move. So I thought to myself, well, I looked at euro sterling, and you know, euro sterling is quite weak, and with sterling powering above the daily pivot, I thought, well, great, this is giving an opportunity for euro sterling to go short. So I didn't touch cable. I just didn't like it buying into the 4-hour 20 again. Zaya, I believe, went short here with a stop loss the other side, but it just didn't look great. I mean, I said about we could have gone short on that daily pivot from 30 down here for potential 40 pips, but again, I just didn't like the look of it. So I just hesitated because I know how much support there is down in cable at this 141 to 142 level. So there's a lot of support, nothing really that is tickling me down there that I really want to get involved with. So I went on to euro sterling this morning, guys. Downward trend, 4-hour 20 down, 60-minute 20 down, 60-minute 50 down. Everything's going down. I like euro weakness across the board. However, I don't like to be in euro sterling for a lot. But again, what was the risk here at 40? Well, tight stop loss, monthly pivot just at 57, tight stop at 60 mentally. So what's your risk? Your risk is tiny, 15, 20 pips. It's nothing. Nothing. So, little cheeky play. Good to see quite a few of you guys, 20, 25 pips on that. Nice little controlled trade, nothing too flash, getting in. Remember to bank, you know, when you you know, it's about being logical about this and thinking, well, if sterling's going to weaken off a little bit, do I want to be holding my 50%? Yes, I said about 10 level, you bank 50%. Some of you got all out at that level. But as it starts to turn back again, and you calculate, well, actually, God, sterling yen looks weak here. Dollar yen's pretty low. Go on, pound dollar doesn't want to break the 4-hour 20. Do I want to be holding a massively long, short euro sterling? Well, on short-term trading, you don't particularly. If you want to be in this longer term, that's a different ball game. But that's why we closed out the balance as it starts to pop back up through this 35 level. So you're still making 10 pips or so on your 5 pips on the remaining balance, but you've made a good chunk on your 50% initially. So again, just trading with a trend, nice setup. So that leads me on to euro dollar. Again, we like euro lower. We think euro has good potential. We know there's support down at 125. So I had a little retracement, as I said, per the notes, but trading with the trend, 60-minute 20s there, went all the way up to 24. Can you see around that figure, 126 is where we got in. Tight stop loss the other side of that 60-minute 20, looking for that weakness. I like it lower. I believe that it's going to start challenging the 125. But again, bank 50% on where you're making 30-40 pips as you guys did. So again, now see what the balance, you just hold the balance to see how it goes. Again, I'm not going to keep this for ages, but if it starts popping back up through 126, then I'll close out the balance. But you just got to keep it there. But it's a good team effort there. You know, it looks like it's set to move. And then gold was the last one. Gold, this is where I think quite a few of you traded this. Andy Store, quite a few of you, I know Barry did. The break of the 4-hour 20 through this 953.50 level. Trend was moving up, 60-minute 20 was crossing, golden cross there, breakthrough, nice trade from there up towards that 958 level. You see how there's 40-45 pips available there. Again, you know, I think most people got between 30 and 45, with the spread about 30 to 35 pips on that. Yeah. So again, we just need now on the 1, 2, 3 for it to hold support off this 954 for potentially another move higher. So again, many holding their 50% stake on this trade. So I mean, Barry was our student of the day, made 130 pips a day. Good, you know, he turned out to be a fantastic trader. You know, why? I mean, I know Zara made 50 and, you know, people have spread the, you know, a lot of people made, I think, between 20, 30 and 40 pips a day. But can you see how, you know, for me, euro sterling, euro dollar and gold, you got 3 trades there. Trading with the trend. Just, you know, you just make 30 pips on each, or, you know, you're making 30 pips here. Where is it? Euro dollar. You're getting in at 26. You're getting a stop loss at 25. Yeah? You're just making a good 25, 30 pips on that. So there you got 50, 60. And then again, we get a euro sterling. Nice and controlled. You're in at 35, 40. You take it down to 10. So you got another 30 pips there. Suddenly you got 3 trades, 30 pips each, give or take a few pips. Add that up, that's 90 pips, guys. 90 pips on a morning which was quite tough. 90 pips like that, times that by 5, you know, you're heading towards that 500 point mark, and then again, you start doing that 4 times a week. You're up to the 2,000. Even you have some bad days, you halve that. You've definitely got 1,000 pips in the bank, guys. The maths takes care of itself. You can see how 1,000 pips at £1 a point is an extra grand. And £10 a point, guys, is 10 grand. Yeah? You've just got to get that consistency going, spreading the risk. You can see how others are starting to do it now, and people just chipping away at 30 points here, 30 points there, and the pips take care of themselves. Okay, guys, good effort so far. I'll be in the live room at midday to just go through with the novices exactly what we're looking for, and then again Zach will be on for his US session at 1:30 this afternoon. Okay, guys, well done today, and I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning. Okay, take care.